League One, Round 8. Rotherham United versus Bolton Wanderers.
Everybody, we are back. This is Very Biased Opinions in conjunction with Grandstand Bettors, and we are back for our predictions for the 8th round of League One. And today we honor a team that still exists, Bolton Wanderers, and we put them as our featured match. Before we begin, please like, please subscribe, please go visit Grandstand Bettors if you want to win oodles and doodles of cash. And in the most important news, outside of Barry being gone and Bolton still being in the league, Ian is down 4-2 in predictions. He's being thrashed, and he calls himself a football. Pipe down, sit in your chair, and stay quiet. Actually, don't stay quiet. I feel bad for you. I'll let you go first in predictions. Our featured match, Rotherham United versus Bolton Wanderers.
Okay, this is the first time we've got to talk about Bolton since they were saved at the 11th hour by Football Ventures Limited. Unfortunately, Bury were not so lucky, so the league has officially been reduced to 23 sides. Just very quickly on that, I think it's an absolute disgrace. I feel so sorry for the fans. I think it's really unfair that the community loses a football club that has been a founding member of the Football League. Surely there was something the Football League could have done to help them, and I hope they come back stronger. Bolton have been rescued. They've signed 9 players. A lot of experience has come into them. Players like Jake Wright, players like Chris O'Grady, Will Buckley, Daryl Murphy, Joe Bunny, who can't play because he's got in a car crash. I hope he's doing all right.
Not funny. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Ali Crawford as well. So a lot of good players. It'll take them time to gel. I do see their form improving. Probably won't be enough to save them. And in this one, you've got to fancy Rotherham. I think Rotherham will win this one 2-0.
Yeah, Travis, see what happened to Barry. Glad Bolton are still in the league. Can't imagine a league where there isn't a team that can just always get a result against Arsenal no matter what division they're in. JJ Kocher played for them. They're not allowed to disappear. On the other hand, they are garbage, and whilst they've gotten rid of the bunch of boys and the other man's dog they've been playing with for the last month, this is still a bunch of players that pretty much have no idea what's going on, and they're not going to for a couple of weeks. So I've got Rotherham winning this one 3-0.
Accrington Stanley versus Sunderland.
Accrington Stanley. Oh, the epitome of good football in this league. 2-0 to Sunderland.
Yet one of the only sides that have done worse than Oxford so far is Accrington Stanley. Sunderland will, it's just quite an achievement. Sunderland will look to bounce back after a really bad result against Peterborough, and I think they will do. Won't be easy. They'll win 2-1.
AFC Wimbledon versus Shrewsbury.
So, AFC Wimbledon won their derby match with MK Dons. Actually, no, they didn't. They lost their derby match with MK Dons.
Looking for detailed football analysis? You're probably in the wrong place.
Again, similarly to Accrington, another side who have been impressive to do worse than Oxford this season is AFC Wimbledon. Shrewsbury, again, I always seem to back them to do well. They've been poor too. So what can you say? 0-0 draw.
1-1, not much left to say after what you said.
Blackpool versus MK Dons.
MK Dons. Yuck. Just yuck. No one likes them. No one wants to like them. Blackpool, the team we've enjoyed this season, up until last week hadn't lost a match until they came up against the mighty Sky Blues. Lost a thriller. They were 2-0 up.
They did lose a thriller.
They're gonna really look to bounce back here, and I think they will against not so great opposition in MK Dons. I've got Blackpool winning this one 2-0.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Blackpool looking to bounce back. They've generally been pretty good this season. It was MK Dons who won their derby game against AFC Wimbledon. But let's put this one down as a Blackpool win. I think they're going to win this one. They've generally been pretty good at scoring goals. I'm going to say 3-1 to Blackpool.
Burton versus Coventry.
Coventry City have been the great entertainers this season. They seem to, no matter what they seem to do, they seem to score a load of goals and ship a load of goals.
Jimmy Hill's back.
They led 3 times against Oxford and managed. They've had 2 3-3 draws this season, including one against Oxford. They went down to 10 men against Pompey and managed to get that one back to a draw. They were 2-0 down against Blackpool and managed to win 3-2. So you've got to back them. High scoring game. Let's see if for once we get a 3-2 prediction right. 3-2 Coventry.
I always pull for Burton. I'm a big Clough supporter, I'm a big Burton supporter, but I can't vote against my Sky Blues here. As Ian always says to me, Papa Picks always wins, and Papa Picks would be turning in his not grave, his chair right now, if he were to hear that. So I've got Coventry to win this one. Their survival with McNulty leaving and their ability to continually score goals it's impressive. It's almost really like a mirage. I can't believe it's really happening, but it is. I think it's going to be high scoring as well. I think Burton are going to get goals, but you know what, Ian? I'm going to go really rash here. I'm going 4-2 to the Sky Blues.
Well, that's it. Always back high scoring games with us, folks.
We love goals.
Gillingham versus, Wycombe Wanderers.
I mean, is there a worse team in the league than Wycombe?
I don't think so.
I mean, you know, we talk badly about Fleetwood, but Wycombe. I've got Gillingham to beat him 3-0, and that's not even a competition.
I vote that we never do Wycombe predictions.
Passed.
Who likes Wycombe Wanderers? Nobody. I don't even think people like living there. People don't like playing there. Surely this bubble has got to burst. They're not even a poor man's Oxford United. They're so bad. It's just a god-awful place to live. A god-awful football club. Come on, Gillingham, do us a favour. 2-0 to the Gills. Hi everyone, it's Ian here. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Please support our channel by giving this video a big old like, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and hit that notify bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Please also check out our social media. Tom works incredibly hard on this. I must admit I don't do anything, so please go and check us out on those platforms. And also check out GRANDSTAND Bettors. We're super excited to be working with these guys. They're an exceptional tipster website. Are they as good as us? Yes, without question. Go and check them out, and without further ado, let's get back to the good stuff.
Ipswich versus Doncaster.
We can talk about two better sides. Ipswich have been excellent so far. They've lived up to the favourites tag. Don't concede many goals either. I think this is going to be a comfortable home win for them, although Doncaster have been pretty good themselves. 2-0 to the Tractor Boys.
Yeah, two teams I really like and have been really good, but I've never been able to get away from my Bells. I love them. They're going to do great this week, and I just keep backing Doncaster, and they keep winning. And there's something about the way they play. They got the belief about them, and they're both favourites to win. So I'm going to have Doncaster winning this one 2-1.
You know the Bells is the women's team, right? Lincoln City versus Bristol Rovers.
Oh, what a dreary, depressing, awful place. And their bubble was burst last week. Lincoln City were hoisted in the air and thrown about like a rag doll. This is not a football club, ladies and gentlemen. This is a boxing club, and they are being beaten into the ground. Bristol Rovers, on the other hand, have their production line in full force. Cars are flying off.
I forgot this. Every week I forget this.
Just looking at your face. Cars are flying off the floor. They're driving quick. V5 motors in them with these giant tires, and the tires are they're gonna rip at the city, tear them apart, and leave them scattered behind them. Bristol Rovers to beat the Lincoln City 3-0 up the Rover car.
Let's try and put some sense to this madness. Lincoln City did have a bad result last week. They haven't had a great week because Danny Cowley has finally left the club after being linked with every job under the sun. He's joined Huddersfield, which is a step sideways but can only be for the money.
Lincoln, if you like Danny Cowley, don't worry about it. He'll be in the same league as you next year. Probably.
But I generally have a rule that Bristol Rovers are a better side at home than they are away, and I think that's pretty similar with Lincoln too, and I think Lincoln will win this one. I think it'll be a 2-0 win for the Imps.
No. Peterborough United versus Rochdale. Oh, Ian, it's your favourite team.
Shut up. Thomas, I can't tell you how many times he's talking about Rochdale. They are not my favourite team. I do not think they're going to do well this season. I constantly, at the start of the season, I backed them to finishing near the bottom. If you can check out our video, our League One video. And I don't fancy them in this game either. Peterborough have been excellent ever since losing to Oxford. I don't know how they lost to Oxford and didn't even score a goal against them. But since then, they've been great, including beating Sunderland 3-0. Up the posh, another 3-0 win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've heard, Ian, but I love a piece of Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is maybe the best player in the league. He's
Name
incredible.
me another Peterborough player other than Ivan Toney. Okay.
Darren Fletcher?
Before you say Ivan Toney again, let me teach you. I'm going to teach you another Peterborough player. another excellent player for Peterborough, Marcus Maddison.
Oh, good Lord, look at the tattoo on his face.
Yeah, he means business.
He looks scary. I'm petrified. Right, well, your favorite club, Rochdale, who you refuse to ever back to lose, constantly saying they're going to win, constantly talking him up. Check out our prediction videos. He loves them. Absolutely loves Rochdale. But I've got Peterborough United to smash through them 3-1 this week.
Southend United, Fleetwood Town.
I mean, Southend have been garbage this year. Fleetwood Town are like a I don't even know. Joey Barton. I'm going to have to back Joey Barton this week. Do you know how much that hurts?
Oh, you can't. No, you can't back Joey Barton.
You're going to back Joey Barton. We both know you're going to. Yeah.
He should be in prison, though.
He should be in prison. I mean, at least he's leading Jailhouse Rock on this. So I got Jailhouse Rock to win this one 2-0.
I hate Fleetwood Town. I really do.
Oh.
Not only have Oxford never beaten them, and that carried on last week, Southend have, again, been a side that have been worse than Oxford this season. So very much credit to them. And again, Fleetwood are going to win this one 2-0. But it's time for the main event.
Oxford United versus Tranmere Rovers.
Tom, do I have to talk about Oxford?
I mean, as quickly as possible, if you don't mind.
Oh my God, this season is fast turning into last season, where every game seems to be torture. Are we going to go through this all the way till March until we finally start winning games? How the hell did we get a draw against Sunderland and beat Peterborough? And since then, we've just been garbage. Results are getting worse. Performances are getting worse. This is a big week for Oxford. We need to get a result against Tranmere. And then we've got Bolton on Tuesday night. Ideally, we need 2 wins, really, from those games. I'm not confident, but I'm going to back them again. Come on, Oxford. 3-1?
So I was going to bully you a little bit on this one and talk about how terrible Oxford are. But having chatted to you before the match, I'm now worried that you will cry on camera. And at that point, we can never get rid of it. So Oxford United,
I'll do anything for views.
Oxford United are garbage. They're a waste of time. They lost to Fleetwood. I'm furious about the situation. I've got Tranmere to win. I've got Tranmere to win 2-0. I've got Carl Robinson being hung in the road afterwards. Will it happen? Won't it happen? Would it be good? Won't it be good?
The thing is about Robinson is, just quickly, I can't see him getting fired anytime soon. He signed a contract with him recently. He seems to be very much liked in the boardroom and around the club. I can't see him going anywhere.
Also, the people running that club don't care about football. It's all financial to them. They're going to stay in the league because Barry's already out. Bolton are going down no matter what happens. And they're probably the best of the bunch of the rest. And they'll probably end mid-table again because this form can't continue. But at the end of the day, it's just a shit show. I'm going to end this though, Ian, because we could be here all day talking about this. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please click on our social media. We've been a bit slow at it recently, but I swear I'm not that busy and I'll start working on it. Please click on Grandstand Bettors. And if you're looking for detailed football analysis, you're probably in the wrong place.